Good evening. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tigree and I'm here today with a 1 hour video of Minecraft. And I'll be continuing the series that I've started, where I basically talk about my life and I continue this world while playing Minecraft. Chill, vibes only. That is so much better than the last time I recorded an intro, because if you go watch my last video, yeah, I completely butchered the intro because I'm not really a YouTuber, so like, I'm just, trying to enjoy myself playing the game. But I don't feel guilty playing it, so I just record it and upload it, from there. Maybe, in the future, next 5 years, I'll see where I was in my life in today. And then I compare it and see if I've, progressed. But that's just all the details. What I am going to do today in this recording is actually after my time off. So I've been away for 10 days, I think it was, so I couldn't really play on my world. I did start this new tunnel over here that connects me to my mines down here. Basically, the whole plan is to expand the base going in the ground. We've got these over here as well, so I'd still need to get this sorted because like it's not complete yet. I'm not sure if I'm using my usual shader. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so pretty much what my plan was actually to complete this on my own, the library, but I wasn't able to because I was away. I did play a little bit, but again, it wasn't something crazy. Over there we've got our farms and everything. And also I'd like to apologize if you hear my voice is a bit deeper than usual. It's because I am extremely ill. So obviously I've been away. I've been to Tenerife and I just came back on Friday. Yesterday I just had a whole day to myself where I just didn't do anything. Literally I was just dying. So that was nice, and then today I feel a little bit better and I thought let me just record this video because I had nothing planned. Like the original plan was to come back and record something, but yeah, I didn't know it was going to be this here. Like we went a bit ham, and obviously I'll talk about it in this video, but I'll try not to get distracted from talking about it because obviously we need to do the plan for today. Which the plan for today is to mine a slime chunk because we need slimes, and I did explore a little bit and I couldn't find any biomes that offer slimes, so any swamps or anything. I couldn't find one, so I just went on internet on the map and I just was there like, let me just look for one, and then from there I can just do like a farm or something. So hopefully I got the right coordinates over here, because I'm aware that sometimes it can be a little bit different depending on the version that you're on. So right now this should be a slime chunk. Perfect, yeah. So this is a slime chunk over here. Now it's 4 slime chunks that I found through the map. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna quickly go on here and type what level do slimes spawn in the slime chunk, and the version that I'm on is 1.26.2, I think. Yeah, so 26.2. Let's have a look. Below 40, but actually the highest spawning floor is wide 39. Okay. Best farm is around 30 and 10. Do you mean minus 30 to minus 10 or 30 to 10? Because if it means 30 to 10, then that's fine. If it means minus, okay, coordinates. Okay, so y10 is probably the last part of the 4 that we can do. So, and yes, I am using ChatGPT. This just makes it easier. Perfect, it's raining as well, which is what we needed. Now, I don't remember how it was. Was it this one? No, so how do you see chunks? Was it G, I think? There it is. So this one over here is a chunk. So this is a slime chunk that we've got. Okay, so this is a slime chunk that I'm on right now. Then the other one is this one here. And the other one is this one here. And the other one is this one here. So we've got pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, I was going to double check right now. So where are they coming? So 540, I'm in 540 and minus 2100, so that's one chunk. So if I was to, okay. And then we've got this one, which is 500, and so if you go this way then, all the way here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting a bit confused here. So I've got one, so this one is definitely one. So 534. So 534 is this one. And then I need to go to here. 86. Okay. So this is, so 534 and minus 86. So this is one chunk. Okay. So I'm gonna pull like some cobblestone to tell me that this is one slime chunk. Now the one next to it, I believe is 70 and 540. So if I'm looking at this way, 540 is this way. Never mind, 540 is this way. I'm still in the same chunk. But I need to go over this way. Okay. And this is another slime chunk. So 70 and 540. So this is another slime chunk. Perfect. So we got one there, one here. And I guess the next one is, let's have a look. So 523 and minus 2069. So 2069 goes this way. And then 523 goes this way. Yep, so this is one. And then lastly, I think it's gonna be here. So 518, which is this way. There you go. We go 518 over here. It's 2090. Perfect. So this is another slime chunk. That's a slime chunk. That's a slime chunk. And that's a slime chunk. So now we've got our 4 slime chunks. What we need to do is go to, I guess, 10. It would be the coordinates that we need to go. Then from there, we'll need to mine this, 16 by 16, 16 by 16, 16 by 16, and then 16 by 16. Perfect. Right, so this is a chunk, as I said. So, okay, this is where I need to go then. What I'm gonna do is simple. So what level I'm on now? 63. Okay. Right. Let's just do this then. So if I'll put stairs over here. There you go. And then I'll just take this. And we'll go to level 10. So that was a bit confusing, but what I was doing is I was using my map on my phone to determine what chunks is it I need to mine. And then, well, I'm taking screenshots. And then from there, we should be able to see where exactly we are. Okay. It's gonna be quite a mining episode, quite a chill mining episode. Obviously I'll talk about my holidays once I get the ball rolling over here. Because I've got so many things to talk about, especially like the things I've learned while I was away in Tenerife. And then like the activities that I did there. And obviously like, if you were to go there, what you should expect and what not. But before I do that, I'm just gonna do this real quick. There you go. Hopefully, we don't get a cave or something like that, because that would be a bit, you know, that wouldn't be the best of things, if I'm being honest. Perfect, and we're level 10 now. So this is a chunk, so what we need to do is dig this way. Okay. So usually a chunk is 16 by 16, but because we have that, the diagram, we are fine. Because there you go, so this is where the chunk finishes. However, we need to go this way now. Another chunk will begin. So it's pretty much a 2 by 2 slime chunk that I found here. And all we need to do is literally just mine this. Obviously I'll make it better on my own, or like, you know, when I get time to play. But for now, this should be it. I'm gonna get this ready, and then from there start the usual conversation that I do in my videos. If you're new to, you know, my videos, it's pretty much simple videos, like chill with like a bit of music in the background, and then it's just me yapping for an hour. Most of the times I'm quiet, but sometimes when I'm not quiet, it's because I've got a lot to say, because, you know, some things have been going on in my life and I would like to share them to you guys, and then, you know, you can maybe take some words from me and then use it in your own lives, and, you know, pretty much that's what I do, really. Just share. It's pretty much like a diary, I have to say. Okay, so this is where it ends. Perfect, so let's go this way. So yeah, as I was saying, I've been away. I've been away for 10 days. My last video talked about my Portugal trip with my family. Quite a wholesome video, so if you want to check out, go see it. It's always gonna be a 1 hour video again, chill, same concept. Whereas this time, it was a lads holiday, so you know that the vibes were there. It was in Tenerife. Instantly, if I had to describe it, it was perfect. It was literally perfect. Going into this, I thought it was going to be I was a bit, you know, questioning it, because I've seen so many reviews on TikTok, mainly on TikTok, and people were like, oh, don't go here, be careful here and there. I was like, okay, so it's a shithole. It was not a shithole. It was like heaven. Like, if you knew where to go in terms of like beaches, like, you would have had the best time ever. Like, it was me and 3 others, and like, we have roles in our group. Like, we had roles. Like, one would take care of hobbying, one would take care of beaches, one would, you know, give his opinion, and, you know, one would manage everything, and so on. And it turned out to be really good, because so the first day was a bit of a chill day. We went out, we, you know, went out and drank a little bit and chilled a little bit, and just, you know, tried exploring what to do, like what things we could have done, what was around us. We managed to get an apartment for 10 days, which wasn't too expensive. Obviously, it's shared between 4 guys, it won't be expensive. Whereas if you're on your own, it's completely understandable if that's not something that you can afford. But yeah, the first day was just to explore. The second day, it was to go to one of the beaches. Now, I don't know exactly the name of the beach, but I think it was near a resort called Abama. I think it's like a big red resort, which, by looking from outside of it, you can tell that it screams money. So yeah, that was it. It was the beach next to it, and it was fabulous. Like, it literally looked like I discovered a new piece of earth. Like, it looked like it was like from the dinosaurs or something like that. So nice. Water wasn't too deep. No rocks underneath as well, so it was just like sand. So, like me, I personally prefer sand over rocks, because, yeah, I don't know, it's just comfortable, really. You can like play, you can like stand, you can like chill. So yeah, that's the second day done pretty much. I don't think we went anywhere at night. What we did with food wise, like because we had an apartment of our own, we either cooked or we went to like restaurants, use like code words over here to not get. Tuesday we went to the coffee shop. So if you know what that is, you know why we went there. So it was so funny because we met this guy who we kinda knew. We already spoke to him, but we didn't know he, did things over there. So we were like, he pretty much invited us, give us a big discount, to be fair. Because like one thing about us, we could speak Italian. He could speak Italian. Then I told him, "Oh look, I know a bit of I know my way around these things because I'm from the UK." And then he told me, "Oh shit, I lived there for 20 years and shit." I was like, "Oh shit." But it was kind of a wholesome conversation that we had. And then it took us to the coffee shop, and then we were like, "Okay, this is a bit." So it was so weird. They had a boxing bag. They had a lifting section. Which I don't know why you would do that. Like, you would literally kill yourself. They had a pool over there. They had a PlayStation room over there. A couple of tables to chill and everything. It literally looked like a place from GTA San Andreas. Literally, those were the colors. Music in the background, and then it was just, I don't know, we felt a bit weird. So yeah, then we were like, this is what we're looking to get. We've got two. So there was quite a couple of products. There were the 200 ones and the 500 ones cupcakes. We were like, because none of us tried them, so we were like, okay, let's go for something easy. So we went for 200. It was not easy at all. I'll tell you why. But for 200, so we got 2 of 200, which we were gonna split, so it was gonna be 100 each. So there's 4 of us, so 100 each, so that would have been fine. And then we've got 2 splits. One was 70% and 30% was the rest. And then the other one was just pure 100%. So we were like, okay, this is a big boy thing. So then we got home, and then at night is where we were thinking doing this on the beach, but no. So the plan was to eat pizza on the beach and then do it, but I said no because you don't know how hard it's gonna hit you, and I'm glad that we didn't do it on the beach. So yeah, we ate the pizza on the beach, which I can't lie, at this point I was about to cry. I was there like, bro, this holiday has been so good up until now. And I think I went like further away so from the group, and I prayed a little bit because I was there like, bro, you kind of have to, because like you have to appreciate, like, do you know what I mean? It was so funny because in my head I was there like, I'm praying because I'm being grateful, but then at the same time they're like, maybe I'm praying because I know I'm about to get this right. Yeah, so finish eating the pizza on the beach, and then we go back to our apartment. So we split the cupcakes, and we take each half of one, and then we started playing Uno. About 45 minutes in, nothing is happening. We're actually having a good time. We're laughing and everything. Perfect. 1 hour mark, and you start feeling a little bit of the effects. You start feeling sleepy, which was kinda predicted that we were going to be feeling sleepy. And then from the next 2 to 3 hours, it was a battle. So this is where another thing that I didn't mention was, so we had a e-vape as well. Now we thought it was a normal one. It was not. It contained stuff. So me and my mate, we finished one that had 600 goes in like 2 hours. So I'm like, why is it hitting me so much? Like, it shouldn't. I'm quite good at, maintaining composure. My mate does his research and tells me, do you know that bait we had? The 600 goals? Puffs, 600 puffs. It had stuff in it. And we calculated that not only we had cupcakes, but on the same day we had about a packet of one and a couple. And this is where it destroyed me completely. I was so close to throwing up, but I did not want to because they're like, I got kicked out, I think, the other day from the club. Ain't no way I'm gonna throw up. Because we had like a bingo list going on as well. So with all my might, I stayed up. And it was one of the hardest things ever to stay up. I was just keep falling asleep. But I was there like, I can't, I need to stay up, The other two guys passed away. Well, the other one, he was fine. Like the one that, passed away the other day, he was fine to be fair, because he didn't do much. But by like 4 AM is where I kind of started to go off a little bit. And that's when I decided to sleep. And, I felt a little bit better because my main problem was to not throw up. And that's what I managed to do, which was not throw up. So I think this is Wednesday now. And on Wednesday, again, it's a chill day again. No, maybe this is Tuesday. I can't remember, but it's one of the days. Like the next day, I was just quiet. Like the whole day, I was just quiet. It was a combination of hangover and then being high. Literally, well, not being high, but being tired, of course. So we just quiet the entire day. Even the group, they were like, "You're right over there." Every time they were asking me a question, I was just looking. I was not even saying anything, and then when I need to say anything, I would say something. Obviously, throughout these days, it's not like we did this stuff as well. We did shopping as well. We went to different beaches, like I said. Playa del Duque, Playa Abama, which I already mentioned, and then Playa de los Patos, and then there was another one, which is the one with the black sand, which was my first time experiencing it, and holy moly, it was boiling hot, that sand. Obviously, what the black sand is because since Tenerife has a volcano on it, when it erupted, it just changed the texture, not the texture, but like the form of the sand, so it became black throughout the years. So it's like a burnt sand, if I had to like give an explanation. That's the worst explanation that you can get. But do search it up though, it's quite interesting. And then yeah, so like so this is like, so we are supposed to be back on Friday. So this is, I think, Wednesday. So yeah, Wednesday for me was like a Friday up until the night, because we finally managed to go to the Monkey Beach Club, and it was so much better from Papagayo because it was bigger, a lot bigger. It had two sections. It had a restaurant section and a drinking section, and then obviously the clubbing section. On Wednesday they do the white party, so that's why we mainly went there for the white party. So you all dress up white. There was obviously a few people that didn't know that, so they were like dressed up black, but in his ways. The whole vibe was incredible. Everybody was having fun. It was the last time we were gonna be in a club in Tenerife, so we were like, let's just have fun. While I was, trying to get back from before, the other two, like me and the guy that passed away, we were, chilling, while the other two guys were like, okay, it's our time now. They just went all in on drinks and shots, and then, yeah, they were just also gone by the end of the night, which, is fair. But in my opinion, Monkey Beach Club is way better than Papagayo. Papagayo is just overrated. Monkey Beach Club is actually like, it's so nice. The vibe was so nice, literally. And so that's Wednesday completed, I think. And so we have Thursday. On Thursday, it was like literally we went on another beach, like a chill beach, and we just stayed there. We didn't want to go, I'll be honest, because we were like, damn, it actually feels so nice to be here. But we had one last activity to do, which was the Siam Park. Now the Siam Park, I think we left it, and it was a good choice that we left it at the end because we concluded the trip with a bang. The Siam Park, we went at night instead of the day because at night the queues are supposed to be less than day time, which were, I mean, we still waited for some of the rides 40 minutes. Like 2 rides we at least waited 40 minutes. And for the tower, I think it was 40 minutes as well. Incredible. Honestly, incredible. Like, I did not expect it to be that well. Like, it is the best water park in the world for a reason. And it is showed really. Like, it was, again, it was perfect. Like, the rides there were good, stuff was friendly, the atmosphere, the music in the background was all good. Like, yeah. The favorite ride for me, it was 2 of them. Yes, the tower was good, but the one ride that actually made me go, oh hell yeah, like damn, I was about to die, was the dragon, is what it's called. We couldn't do one, which was the volcano, because by that time it was a bit too late, but we did the dragon. All I'm saying is, like, in the slide, it's like you would just, like, it's a 4 people ride, that one. You're going down, and there's a point where you don't see anything. You just see blank, and it goes down. That's where I knew, okay, we're about to die. And like the aftermath side was incredible. But talking about the tower, which was the tower is obviously the main attraction of the park. It's a 30 to 40 meter length, I think, tower. I didn't feel like it was, but I feel like it's a 30 meter, not 40, but my mates kept saying 40, but I don't know. And yeah, so it's a tower. It's a big slide basically. So we got there. The other 2 were nervous. One couldn't make it due to health conditions, and I was just excited because I love it. Like, the more dangerous, the better. I always say. So yeah, it was my turn. I go on it, and I'm like, okay, we're about to go in this. As soon as slide, I start shouting. They're like, okay, like, you have to shout, because why not? The first 2 seconds, I still know where I am. As soon as I go in the tunnel, because it's a slide, but then it goes into a tunnel under the water, so underneath the water. As soon as I go there, I'm there like, okay, where I am. It lasts about 4 seconds, but they are the fastest 4 seconds ever. It flushes you into like a pool. And then when I go into a pool, for some weird reason, I was able to stand straight away. But then as soon as I walk in, I fell. Like, I didn't fell properly, but like I fell on my knees. I was there like, okay, it's hitting now. And the adrenaline just wore off completely. And I was there like, what happened? I see my other 2 mates, they were like speechless, they were shocked. Like, it was an experience. That's what I'm trying to say. It was a really good experience. And so yeah, that's pretty much how we ended the trip with the Siam Park at the end, which again, I feel like that was one of the best things we did, like leaving it till the last moment, because we wanted to end it with a bang. I think that's why my voice is very fucked up completely, because it's like throughout the Siam Park I was just shouting. The only thing that we couldn't try was the big wave, the big famous wave in the Siam Park that they do every 1 minute. There's that massive wave, but the reason why we didn't do it is because when we went to Playa del Duque, on that day it was quite windy, so the flag was red, and the waves were massive, and that's also the day where I like injured myself like 3 times or something like that. My foot was bleeding, my knee was bleeding, my elbow was bleeding, but it was fun. Like, the reason why it was bleeding because obviously when you're in the water and the wave comes at you, like sometimes the waves are massive, and like it was me and my other two mates. We see this wave. I'm like, oh, it's a chill one. It was not a chill one. The wave hits us, bruh. All I'm saying is, I see one of my mates just rolling in the water, hitting the floor. I can literally see it in the water. And then I see myself hitting. Like, I'm like, oh, like, I'm covering my face because, you know, that's the last thing you want to do, hit your face. But while I do that, I end up hitting my foot, my elbow, my knee especially, like, after that, this was like day 3 or 4. My knee was just completely gone. My other mate, his leg was gone, and the other one, he was just gone as well. But, I mean, the timeline is a bit messed up, I'll be honest, because I don't remember it well on when we did things, but mainly that's how it went. It was a good 10 days of activities, rest, and chaos. Now, onto the tips, if you want to go there, what you should expect and what not you should expect. So, if you're looking to do a trip over there, 7 days is not enough. I'll be honest with you. You need 10 days. 10 days is perfect in total. 10 days is perfect. Rent a car if you can, because if you're looking to go to some of the beaches that I mentioned on this video, you need a car. A bus will take you, but 40 minutes, an hour plus of travel, it's not worth it. If you can drive, you can take a car. It doesn't cost that much, I'll be honest. We took a car for 4 days, £280 not each, I think it was separate. Like in total it was 280 I think, so it was, do you know what I'm trying to say? Weather-wise, it was not too hot, so it was fine. Food-wise, you can find takeaways, you can find restaurants. It's pretty much the same thing. With takeaways, if you're looking to do a delivery, be careful because sometimes it may not arrive at all, which happened with us, but then we got told it did arrive. It was just sent to another place. So if you are looking to stay in a hotel or like a resort, just make sure you're putting the right postcode and the door. Now, in terms of people over there, everybody was just nice to us. Not found any dodgy people, anything like that. Even in them kind of streets at night, they didn't seem to approach us. Maybe because we were 4. But it's only dangerous if you make it bait for yourself. Whereas if you're like a chill person, like, you know, you walk in with confidence, like you seem to know your whereabouts, you're fine. It's I wouldn't say it's dangerous. Like, we didn't get scammed or anything like that. You just need to be careful, that's it. And other than that, it's fine. It's a really good holiday to go to. Tips wise, that's pretty much all I got really. It's an island. Get a car if you can. Food, there's plenty of options. Drinking, there's plenty of options. That stuff, there's plenty of options. Just don't get caught up into the PRs. That's what I would say. So the PRs over there, there's a few obviously, and you know, it's their job to approach you. You can say no to them. That's what I'm trying to say. You can say to them that you're flying out tomorrow. You can say that you know, you're not interested as of today, something like that, and then they'll just stop bothering you. As long as you're nice to them, they won't do. And if they keep pushing, just tell them, look, I'm just not trying to go tonight to where you're telling me, and they'll just understand it. Most of the time they're nice. They're just doing their job. So yeah, I wouldn't react in a bad way really. One thing I would say though, with the offers that you get to, like, I forgot the street, I think it's Las Venturas, I think, I'm not sure. But it's where the main street is with like all the pubs and stuff. There's a few offers there that can catch you out of nowhere. What I mean by that is like, you know, £20 ring, something like that. Just be careful because why you like, it's like offer after offer, because we started spending 20 and then somehow we ended up spending 150. So we're like, okay, we need to be careful because we can't just spend stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I would say really. Just be careful with your what you, because the price wise. So if you're in the north, it's super cheap. Whereas if you're in the south, it's a bit expensive, as you would expect, of course. So yeah, prices wise, just be careful what you're really getting. Double check the prices, and then double check if that's worth spending that much. Right, so just gonna take one set more diamonds to make another pickaxe. Now we are getting to a point where I might need to do a bit of mining. There's so many things that I need to do in this world, but it's just, you know, a bit of time that we really need. Obviously still need to finish the library, and I still need to finish that tunnel, and now probably will still need to finish this farm of slimes that I made, because I still need to make the killing system, which will be water based and then magma block based, so that should be fine. So yeah, there's a lot of things to do, which is good though, because it gives me stuff to do and also to record, and it doesn't just end up being another world where I end up finishing it quickly. So yeah, it's not that bad. Well, so I'm gonna continue here when I finish digging this last bit, and then to be fair, I think that should be it for the video. If you saw that I've made a bit of cuts here and there, it's because I'm coughing while I'm recording this, so that's mainly why. And if you made it till this bit over here, comment what you thought about the holiday that I've been, and you know, if you've been to Tenerife yourself, what are your opinions, and if you're gonna go there, what your plans are. For my next holiday, we actually started thinking where to go, and it seems like Greece is like now actually an option, because it was supposed to be the option for this year and the option for 2024, because 2025 we didn't go anywhere. So I think Greece, Zante, I think is what they said, is gonna be the option to go to. Obviously, if you know what Zante is, you know, like, it's gonna be another chaos of a holiday. It's literally like Ibiza, but Greece, apparently. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. Can't wait to go Zante, I guess. One thing as well I noticed that, because obviously I do gym as well, I lift quite often. One thing I noticed in this holiday was that in terms of size, I was quite big. Humbly, I was quite big, but conditioning, I was not. I had the dad bod, whereas I was looking to have the 10% body fat, 12% body fat, 15% body fat. So I think now that's a goal that I really want to achieve, because, you know, it kind of humbles you on the beach where there's other people, like, they're more defined than you. Obviously they were smaller than me, but, you know, you want to be defined on the beach, because it is a bit of an insecurity of mine. But hey, that's probably, when Zante comes, we might be, well, I might have that 10%, 12% figure that I'm looking to go for. And then from there, we'll see what happens, really. Tattoos as well. Another thing I know is in Tenerife, a lot of people have tattoos, so that's another thing that came across my mind. Like, I want to get one. I actually have one in mind, but won't share it on this video because I could change my mind in the next couple of months. I'm gonna leave it till my birthday, and then when my birthday comes, I'll see if I get it or not. Because if I get it now, it's probably because I'm too influenced from Tenerife. Whereas if I get it around my birthday, it's like, I know that I want to get this tattoo. So yeah, but yeah, I just want to say, if you made it this far, I upload every Sunday. It's a series called Micro Sunday, because I upload it every Sunday and I upload it at 8 PM. That's always what I try to push it for. So far I've been successful, but my goal is to be successful for at least 1 year and see where this channel gets to, and then from there see I can do really. So like my plan is to have fun really, not to overdo it because I don't like getting burnt out. And then from there, just if it's in God's will, if this takes off, then I can probably build like a community that can help through my experiences, and then we can probably like build something together. Who knows? But other than that, I think for this video that would do. So in my trip I probably missed a lot of things because the only things that I spoke about was details that, like the major details that happened. If you have any questions, just pop them through here under this video and I'll answer them. And yeah, other than that, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, everything. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, share the video. And then share your opinions as well regarding the topic that we spoke about today. And any questions that you have. And I shall see you in the next video on Sunday at 8 PM. In a bit.